programs, stuff like that. These other ones are for different organizations. So sometimes it goes in a book, sometimes it goes on their website, lots of different ways to be hired as an artist. Here are the kids' books. So this is the most recent book. Beyond just doing the visuals, which I love to do, I got to write the words as well. So this is words, visuals. When you walked in the room, there was a display of books out there, and this book is out there if you want to check it out. This was the first book that I did. I did what they call like a Kickstarter. I self-published it. This is a picture book, English and Spanish, about an Afro-Latino boy going to get his first flat top fade. Parents, how many remember a high top fade? Raise your hand if you remember. Okay, good. If you go on YouTube, you can see a video of me getting my hair cut in a flat top fade. This is like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago. But that's when I did that book, I did a video of me going to the barbershop to get it cut.
Wait, you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Oh.
Yep.
What's it called?
Just look up Furqan's first flat top, and you'll be able to find it. You can take a picture of it if you want.
Oh yeah, okay.
You got your phone? Go ahead, take a picture. Does anybody have any questions for me? I'll go?
Amen.
Good. Question? Anybody? Agreements? Yes.
Okay, I want to know how much you're getting paid for doing some of your artwork.
Yeah. A particular project specific?
No, just kind of like a range.
Okay, that's a good question. So like this book, for example, I did a Kickstarter for it and I raised a little over $10,000. The $10,000 covered the printing, the design, and kind of the, what do you call it, like the distribution of the book, but it didn't pay me to write it or illustrate it. That's kind of like, I have to volunteer my time to do that, but I got to be able to pay someone to design it, to translate it, to print it, all those different things. In a year, as an artist, I mean, my yearly is about like 60,000, which is not that much for the Bay Area where I live, but if you lived in somewhere farther away, it could be pretty good. I think that depending on your level of, what's the word, not fame, I guess just how well you're known, you could be getting paid like 3 or 4 times as much. There's some artists who get paid way more, but I think it's most working class artists, like it's, you know, it's a certain level pay grade, like about as much as like if you worked at the library or if you worked at, you know, Costco or something. Yeah.
I have a question when it comes to your children's books.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to be the author illustrator, or do you like it when you get like manuscripts from authors and then you do the illustration for it?
Good question. I like both. I think of it like hip hop. Like if you have like an MC and a producer, like I like to do both. These are all the children's books that I've worked on so far. There are some that have not come out yet, that are in the works, but these are the ones that I've finished so far. And so this one right here, Hannah on Stage, this is about a Chino Latino girl. She's like Asian and Latino. I wrote that, but I didn't illustrate it. Someone else illustrated that. This one that I wrote about Dolores Huerta, a very well-known Chicana activist. I wrote it, but I didn't do the design or any of the images for it. These other ones, I either did the illustration for, or like this one and this one, I did both the words and the art. Questions, anybody?
Shout out. We have most of those books through our public library system. I think they have all of them except for me.
Yeah, so you can check them out. I'll go?
Amen.
All right, so I'm gonna skip through that and just briefly talk about art books. It's almost like 11. So at your table, I go?
Amen.
At your table, you got art books. So actually, I'll put this one down. Let me grab this one. So one of the cool things, if you work in animation or film or gaming, a lot of the artists who work in them, they put out these self-published sketchbooks. They're filled with drawings and designs. Some of them are from like films that we recognize, but some of them are not. And I try to bring a variety of different artists. So while you're at your table, you can flip through some of them. Some of them are from like bigger studios, like this one is from DreamWorks. DreamWorks used to have an office in the Bay Area and also in LA. But y'all recognize this one?
No.
So this right here has a team of artists. Like so many different type of people work on these films. You can flip through the books that are at your table. These right here are artist sketchbooks. They're artist people that work. The one on the left works in animation. The one on the right works in animation. She's black and Chinese, I believe. And then the one in the middle, Nathan Fox, he works in comics. So these are examples of artist sketchbooks where they publish all their drawings.
Black and white?
Say it again?
Black and white?
Black and white, yep. Nathan Fox. Any questions? I'll go?
Amen.
All right, so here's the one that I published on my own. It's at one of the tables. But this is a sketchbook where I publish it and then I put a bunch of drawings in it. There's even a little bit of tutorial about how to draw in it. I don't think it's available through the library because it's not, there's like a distribution type of thing, but that's an example. There's some more characters from it, and this is what we're about to do. This right here, this character design aspect of it, the drawing, this is what we're gonna practice. Questions, I'll go?
Amen.
Okay, so I'm just gonna flip through some of that real quick. These are some more different types of art books. To me, art books are kind of like not just drawing, they're photography, they're fashion, they're, what do you call it, interior design, like graphic design. There's lots of different types of what I call quote unquote art books. So this is a lot of different ones. This one, for example, Root Map, she's a woman in the Bay Area. She started something that was called Outdoor Afro. Then there's Outdoor Latino. There's lots of different ones, but it's basically like getting black folks out in the wild, which we already do anyway, but she's just chronicling it in a book. This one right here, Justina Blakeney. She is a woman that went to the same high school as me. She does interior design amazingly. And if you go to Target, even though I'm boycotting Target right now, if you go to like certain places, like she has amazing design for like couches, pillows, rugs, all that stuff. One more, shredders. This right here, this woman, she's from New York, and she's a skateboarder, and she skates with a whole crew of girls. They even made a film that she was in. It was called Skate Kitchen. Did anybody hear about that movie? Anyway, I believe it's PG-13, so at your own risk, parents. Did anybody have any questions before I move on? Questions?
How
No?
do you for the
Yes.
library staff, do you guys have like a section that has sort of art books like this?
We do, we have them at a couple places, we have art and architecture, we have, which is like house in our 640s. We also have, like set design and stuff, and like